Hey, hello everyone. In this video, we are going to first get our hands on with the AWS SDK. So we're planning to, where are we now? SQS. We're planning to first get on to SQS, simple queue service, and yeah, let's see how this thing works. So let's create a queue and standard queue. You can change the queue type after you create a queue. Okay, so we want this to be JX queue. Spin queue. All right. So configuration. The default is 30 seconds. You can also set it to 30 minutes. What is the should be between 0 seconds and 12 hours. So the maximum visibility timeout is 12 hours. And message retention period is you should be between 1 minute and 14 days, but the default is 4 days. This is the default, right? 4 days. So message, if I can explain, message retention is when you send a message in the queue, when like there will be like a producers and consumers. So the first that we're going to play right now, or experiment right now, is we're going to create a producer, an application that is a producer, and it's going to send a message to the queue. So this is the queue that we're about to create, and then that message um, will be retained in the queue for at least 1 minute or 14 days. So between 1 minute and 14 days. So after 14 days, that message is not available in the queue anymore and it's gone. So you have to process it. Some consumer needs to process it while it's there, or else it will be gone. And yeah, so the default is 4 days. So for the retention, and for the visibility timeout, that is for when, let me think if I can remember correctly. The visibility timeout is if when you send a message, you put it in the queue, and then um, a consumer that will pull it, and then after 30 seconds, so after a consumer pull it, it will be removed from, it will not be visible in the queue, and and the consumer needs to process it and do something with it within 30 seconds. So by default, within 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds, that that message will be available, will be visible for other consumers if other consumers are like accessing your queue also. So they will be visible, that will be visible to them. And if you haven't, and that will cause like duplicate of processing, because if, for example, message one, it's about taking care of order one, and then consumer one is not able to process it within 30 seconds, and it will be visible in the queue, and then application 2 or consumer 2 will see that, oh, this is this message 1 is available. I will try to process this, not knowing that consumer 1 or application 1 has already started working on it. So that's the explanation for visibility timeout. Um, so So the maximum size is 256 KB, and the delivery delay should be between 0 seconds and 15 minutes. What is this delivery delay again? Let's see. If your consumers need additional time to process messages, you can delay each new message coming to the queue. All right, so it's the producer that's going to be delayed. You can delay each new message coming to the queue. The delivery delay is the amount of time to delay the first delivery of each message added to the queue. Any messages that you send to the queue remain invisible to the consumer for the duration of the delay. Okay, so the default delivery delay for queue is 0 and maximum is 15 minutes. So the explanation for this one is, for example, I'm creating a producer, and then I'll produce message 1. It will go to the queue, but that message 1 will not be available or will not be visible if you set the delivery delay, depending how much time you set for the delay. So it should be between 0 seconds and 15 minutes. And hope that is clear for you, kids. And receive message wait time. What is this receive message wait time? The receive message wait time is the maximum amount of time that pooling will wait for messages to become available to receive. Receive message is a wait time is the maximum amount of time that pooling will wait for messages to become available to receive. The minimum amount, no, the minimum value is 0 seconds and the maximum value is 20 seconds. Long polling helps reduce the cost of, yeah, so this is for long polling. Okay, so the message receive wait time is maximum amount of time that polling will wait for messages to become available for receive. The minimum value is 0 and 20 seconds. So long polling, so I think this will be related to long polling. So how to configure long polling. So that is the receive message wait time for the long polling. Yeah, so what this means is when so for example, if your queue is empty and then consumer one wants to pull a message, and the it's going to like wait for the messages to come so that they to be visible. So for example, if I set it to 5 seconds, it will wait for 5 seconds before it says, okay, I can't wait anymore. I'll make another pull. So if it's set to 0, so it will not wait for, if it can't see anything, it can't wait for the message to be available. It will make another pull, so that will irritate the queue, your queue. So you'll have to say, can you please wait for a maximum of 20 seconds before you make another request because you're irritating me. So this is the receive message wait time. So it's going to wait for your message. So that's it. So the server-side encryption is enabled by default, and the encryption key type is SSSE SQS, Amazon SQS key. Access policy is basic, advanced, Only the queue owner define who can send messages to the queue. Only the queue owner. Only the specified. Yeah, we can specify this, and let's get the IAM user. Complexity I won't go out tonight. I will get I'll go to the IAM identity. No, not the IAM identity, just the IAM. So I'm in a different screen. I am trying to access the IAM console. I'm in the root account, and I will set up the IAM user that we are allowed to put. Should we create or we should have a service rule? Should we create a service rule? We don't know yet. So go to users. So this is the user. Right, punctual lives, complexity, one another. I won't go out tonight. I haven't got the chance to. And let's prepare our code also. So this one, code.net. This one, we'll use this to post in our SQS. So we'll create another controller called messages controller.cs. And then let us just copy that and paste that in here. And let's go. Is that hello orders? Oh, no. Messages. And here, want to update that to messages, and this one here we want to convert that to HTTP post. And then here is create SQS message, and yeah, will be in the body, then the body from body, the message should be a string, and yeah, so let's display the message here. So this is where we want to, why is this an error? Let's close this. Yeah, so this is where we want to install the Amazon SDK. Okay, so we have this one already, the ARN of our user, and then let's create a queue. Okay, so this is the queue. Where is the queue? Okay, the queue. What else are in here? Dead letter queue, subscription, the triggers, monitoring. Let's start with a send and receive message in here. So test, send message, pull message. So this is the message here. So this is test. Okay, so let's go to our code here. This one, we want it to be in, we want it to serve Swagger not only for the development but also in production. And let us .NET run this. If they don't have issue with the routing, order, we'll fix that. The namespace already contains definition for order. What? Order X, maybe order X. Order X, order X, order X, order X. I won't go out tonight. I think this is because of this. No. I think it's okay. That. Yeah, it's okay. And I gotta get the chance to wait. I won't go out tonight. Right, so we got that running. Then we're going to upload this to our ECR. Where's our Swagger? We need to have a Swagger. We want to remove this here so that it will serve the Swagger. Right, that's Swagger. Hey, where's our Swagger? Where's our Swagger? Launch setting. Okay, so we might wanna put this back here again, or we need to have another controller called home controller.cs, and let's just put that in there. Then let's have a home controller, and then put this one here. This is for health. I'm good. I'm good. This is for the health checking of the application load balancer to say that, oh, don't worry, the application is healthy, because this will return 200 to the application load balancer's health checker. This one here, this is where we want. Let's try again. Right, so Swagger, and then this is our message here. See if this is working. Execute post, so we receive a message. Okay, so this is where we want to put our Amazon SDK for SQS. So how do we do that? All right, so let's go here. Just go to ChatGPT. Okay, help me create. Help me how to install and set up AWS SDK to create an SQS message in a .NET controller. See how smart this guy is. Okay, we already have .NET. Or add package. Okay. All right. So let's try this. So we need to add this .NET package. Let's first commit this, and then add the package. We will add tonight. By the way, I'm adding the SQS to our user, SQS full access, so that might help. Okay, so this one here has been added. Let's go here, AWS configure. Yeah, this is already configured. Oh, well, it's complexity. I won't go out tonight. Alright, copy that and put that in there, and then region US East 1, and then let's see here. Okay, let's copy this, put that in here, this one, then format, and then the message is this one. We'll change this to message body, and then this message body here will be removed, and then the Q URL. So where is our Q URL? So this one here, where is the URL? Okay, so this is its URL, and put this here. Okay, and then this will also be a message body. Okay, so if we try this now, will it work? Or it needs to be uploaded? Right, so there. Let's refresh this. Go to message. I'm not sure if the configuration JX is cool here. Not sure if it will be considered as a user. Oh, it got a message. And if we go here, go to the send and receive messages, and we want to pull for messages, and that is the test that we had before, and this one should be the JX is cool. Yeah. So now we want to put this to our ECR. So let's go to our let's go here to our AWS. Let us go to ECR. I won't go out tonight, but I hadn't get a chance to work. Right, so go to our public repository, code.net, view push, this one here. Let us push this baby girl. Then code.net, build it, and then tag it. I think we don't have to do the tagging, but yeah, let's just tag it. I won't go out tonight, but I think we can just PowerShell this one, but we'll do this later. And let's push. And it should be just a one layer. And then after that, we're going to run our amazing PowerShell provisioner. Alright, this should be it. It's now pushed. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's now pushed. So let us do this thing here. We go to ECS code deploy and then go to cd code and then PowerShell provision. So it will provision and push our container to an SES cluster. Uh-oh, wasn't it deployed? Wasn't it removed? Yeah, because we are still testing this one here, right? Yeah. So we'll try to, yeah, we need to, yeah, we have to remove that service. Damn. Yeah, so we're going to create another service. This one here would be, where's the target group? So the target group is this one. This is the target group. And we want to replace this target group in here. And then let us provision the service. This will be, the service name will be 4. And then let us PowerShell create service. Hopefully that will, yeah, it's created. Now let's go to this one here. This is, and then let's go to the ECS cluster. This one here, still don't, I think this is not working. We need to ask some experts on this one already. So here in our, there's 2 services. We're interested on service 4. This one here, and let's get to the tasks. Should be, oh, it's now running. And where is its ALB? Yeah, this one here. Let's get the load balancer. Yeah, we have the load balancer here. Why are you talking about Julie? All right, copy that. But I think this one here is already available. Yeah, this one here. But let's open that one and then go to Swagger. Should be Swagger now. All right, so let's make a message. Hey, dude, I'm in. I'm from an ALB I'm so happy. All right. Execute that. Hope that. Nah, bad request. Unable to get IAM credentials for EC2 instance metadata service. So how can we set it? Does it have a service rule? Service rule. Oh, what is the service rule? Yeah, what is the service rule? Is there a service rule here? Service rule. I won't go out tonight. Oh, this is the load balancer. Go back to the service. Is there a service rule here? A rule. Do you have a rule? No. Configuration rule. Aaron. Service rule. 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 No rule. How do we configure? Like maybe we can configure the SDK. How to configure AWS SDK for its credentials. I won't go out tonight. And messes of gruesome, so handsome. Put it in a controller example. So gruesome, so handsome. What? What are you doing? Why do you have a mystery bucket? So let's see the code. The code. So SQS client. So this is where we wanna add the credential. I create a controller in .NET .NET, okay, the core, the controller in .NET Core that sends a message to SQS using AWS SDK that has credentials configuration. I'm a so gruesome, so handsome, shit kid. I won't go out tonight. Alright, so this one will be here, the config. This will be here. This one will delete that. Let's format this one. and then the credentials. So this will be the credentials, and the credentials in here, and then the credentials will be the first one here, and then the SQS config will be here. Okay, and we have to pull this from somewhere so that you can see it. How do we do this again? And we need to put it in app settings. Let's see here, environment variables, AWS creds. This is a bad practice to do this here, but this is for this will be just for testing purposes, okay? And then key here, key, access, and secret. So this will be access and secret. Okay, so and then how can we get that one again? Let's go to ChatGPT. Put please put the credentials in app settings and update the controller code to use the values in app setting configuration, please. Yeah, see this one here. Services. What you say? What you say? What you say? 'Cause you know it is. What you say? As you got a right way. Hey, what you say? What did you say? Yeah, this is the configuration. This is what we need. And go to this one here, this one here, and then go to configuration. This one here. So yeah, so making a side comment on this one here, right? I'm not sure if like, for example, if ChatGPT can like maybe ChatGPT can also help the newbies like those developers that came in the industry early, like recently, but this will definitely make the senior developers like very much fast in their development because we already knew what to do, but we just like lazy on remembering the things. So this will help us with that. So this is access key would be this one, and then the secret key is this one, and then put the access here, your access key, and then your secret key here. But I have to pause this so that I can put my yeah, I'll have to update that to this one. So that will be this one, and this one would be the access, and then this one here will be this one, and then the secret would be this one. Okay, and now I'll just update whatever here is will be defined here. Okay, so I'll pause the video. Okay, so we have our access key and secret key configured in the app setting. I will try to run this locally if this will still work. .NET run. what? Oh, no, not here. Here, .NET run. Right, and then let us copy this. And yeah, I think this is, yeah, here, just load that. And in the message, try new creds, baby. Then post message ID. We got a message ID. Now it's good. Now we wanna build that and put that back to ECR. Let's go to our ECR. I won't go out tonight. Okay, so let's build, and then let's next let's tag and then let's push. Right, so it's pushing. And then after that, right, so we'll create this one here. This one should not interfere. Let's make this as a 10, the service name as 10. So it's now pushed, and then let's make another provision. So it should provision a new service for us. Okay, and then let's prepare this, copy that, and then let's go to our ECS, see if everything is ready. Go to the service, there are 3 services running. Go to this one, go to the task, should still be activating. I won't go out tonight, but I haven't got the chance to. The master so gruesome, so handsome, should care. Alright, it's now running. Go to the service, go to the load balancer. It will have maybe 2 load balancers now. Or no, only one. Yeah, so this one, the load balancer of this one. So let's copy the DNS and put the DNS in here. So he's good. Go to Swagger, and then let us make the message. It's now using the credentials of our user. And let's see, I'm from an ALB, bro. And then you execute, and bad request, unable to get IAM security credentials from EC2 instance metadata service. EC2 metadata service. So our SQS, where's our SQS? So SQS. So go here, receive message, pull for new messages. What is this message here? New creds, baby. Yeah, this is from local. And yeah. How do we do this? Stop pulling. Go to the queue. Maybe in the policies, configure access policy. Edit. Policy generator. Run ECS. How can we add the ECS? Allow principal ECS, or what is the, or maybe we can get the ARN of that service. Go back to the ECS, this one, and get the ARN of the service, or we have an ARN of the service here. So yeah, so this is the service ARN, and we want to add it to the SQS policy principal, this one. Allow this one, action, all action. This one here. How about we cancel this? Cancel this one, and just allow sender statement, allow owner statement, sender statement. This one here. Can we add like something like this? And then save. Invalid value for parameter policy. How do we allow service as a, go to ChatGPT. How to allow the service ARN and SQS policy. I won't go out tonight, but condition ARN equals resource MyQ action principal here, maybe just allow all. Yeah, just allow all if it's okay. Okay, allow all. Let's do this again. Yeah, we got a message, and our message is, I'm from an ALB, bro. And let's go to this one here. And then let's pull the message. So we should have Another message here. I'm from an LB bro. Attributes, details. Yeah, so that's it. SQS is good. Next is we're going to have a SNS, and maybe we can make an SNS fan out to fan out the messages to multiple SQS. So yeah, very, very exciting. So stay tuned, kids. Stay tuned for more educational videos. All right. Oh, before that, yeah, I just need to have all of this clean up. Yeah, so I'll just clean this up manually because we're not sure if our script can handle multiple entry. I think that setup is only for a single service. So I'll just delete them manually here. So let's go to EC2. Let's delete the target group and the load balancer. First, where we want to delete the target group, the load balancers first. Should be more load balancers here now, maybe 2 or 3. Oh, only one. Oh, that's nice. Only one. Confirm. And let's go to target group. There's also only one. Then delete. And yeah, and our cluster here should only have only ACS. We don't want to delete the cluster because we're not paying for a cluster. If you create a cluster, you're not paying for anything. Unlike if you create an ECS cluster, you're gonna pay for an for an hourly basis for a cluster for an EKS cluster. So that's why I don't want to touch the EKS yet. I want to focus on ECS for now so that we can play around with those ECS, SQS, fire what's that? Kinesis, simple email, what else? So all the fun stuffs for microservices, and then we can have them talk to some lambda function. Then we'll have a serverless application model communicating to ECS services, then DynamoDB, RDS. Everything's fun and fun. All right. And that's it. And see you in the next video. Bye.